Hello and welcome back to Queen's Wish 2, and this time we will move over to the north here, the Hyletha north. First we will go to the Lorcan ruins and then over to Salam and hand in some quests, and then we will probably continue exploring in the north. So let's leave here and then we need to go there, try to avoid any unnecessary encounters. Yes. And here we are. Now let's go to Salam, which is down here. Alright, and we need to hand in some quests. The Lorcan Ruin quest. There. Catacombs, yeah. Okay. Erud Dastan. Erud is over here, I guess. Yeah, Erud Dastan. I've been through the Lorcan catacombs. You did? And what did you find? I didn't learn anything, but I was swamped by angry ghosts. Oh, so everyone who warned me was right. How unfortunate. Still, at least we know now. I should compensate you for your effort. He gives you a pair of scrolls. I hope you at least found the hunt invigorating. Yeah, very. I have another question. Awesome. We got some relevant lore. And, of course, some XP. We are now at, well, still 20, of course. A little bit more than before. Alright. So, let's go to the north and let's just see what we encounter first over there. We might also find some other quests or something. For example, when I went through the quest log, I saw that there's also something still open over here. So we might need to go there. But maybe after that, via the Hexramas ruins. But we will see. For now, we will just go to the north and do some exploration. These are the white crypts. We don't need that. Okay, let's stay on the path here. Ah, who's that? You meet someone. There's a band of warriors standing here. Not hunting. They just stand still in a group. When you get close, you see that they are tall, thin warriors. All Hylethans are all very old, just waiting here as the snow coats them. Then, when they see who you are, they move. They walk forward and block your path. Let me by. One of the old warriors steps forward. You notice bald head, wrinkles, and white patchy beard. He says, "You must turn back, Haven. Go south, go home. These are the private lands of the Row. Sacred lands." Why? What happens if I keep going? You are of a Soul of Haven. You have no lands that are private from me. You will pay for your insolence. I'm here on the orders of my... Why? What happens if I keep going? Only disaster. We have tried to stop you. We do it for the good of us all. Now you must leave. I'm here on the orders of my queen. Does not matter. Deal with her. We say you must go. You're a vassal of Haven. You have no lands that are private from me. He raises his weapon. We say it is not so. I will go where I will. Push past them. You step up to the old wiry warrior. Then you shove him out of the way. He slips on the ice and falls into the snow. The other warriors raise their blades. He holds up his hand. They stop. He rises to his feet and dusts himself off. Fine. Then, we tried. Others will speak stronger. Come, the warriors turn and fade into the snow. Well, they are not stupid at least. This is also interesting, having this thing here on the side, but I don't think that there was anything... We can exit it to the east. And maybe... Yeah. You find an abandoned wagon that somehow became very lost. Most of the supplies it was carrying have been looted. Under one of the wheels, however, you are fortunate enough to find a scroll tube. Awesome. Okay. I would have survived without that. Alright, let's continue to the... Oh, who's that? You find an old stone circle, very old. The ring of stones are carved with crude pictograms, mostly worn away with time. Warriors with sticks. The sun, ominous wolf-looking things. When you enter the circle, an icy wind blows past you, kicking up a few little tornadoes of ice. These resolve into figures, shades, most ghosts of role long dead. They are weak, insubstantial things. They barely seem a threat, yet the presence of the dead is always unnerving, and it rarely means good. They stare at you. I have an offering for you. Put down some broken weapons. You present the odd offering provided to you by the Mist Talker of Et Salam. The shades look down at the shards of metal. They walked forward, bent down, and touched them with insubstantial hands. Then, one by one, they begin to moan. Quietly at first, then louder. They grow more substantial, animated by some long-hidden reserves of rage. You try to back out of the circle, but not fast enough. They turn, arms outstretched, and flow over the snow toward you. Okay, runner shades, and they are probably level 19. Yes, they are. Okay. We will not be able to... yeah, and we have 2 turns with Maggie. I think we have... Maybe there was something else going on, but I think she is just very quick with the haste. And it's her turn again. Yeah. It's a little bit insane. Ghostly Sage. We should probably kill that Ghostly Sage there. Whoop. There's another Alright, I guess it's time to get killed. Woof. Nice. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I need to kill them though, so let's do that. Blech. Die! Okay. Now we need to use our mana to heal. Okay. No further message, okay. Oh, some camp. You have reached the highest point in the High Letha. This is the end of the settled lands of the Rokai. Above you, you can now see only the Aram Peaks. It is a barren glacier. Only the hardiest explorers could survive ascending it. Yet the road do come up here, and the pilgrimage road ends at the stone fortress. On the other side is a valley leading up to the peak, and there are a lot of tracks in the snow. A lot of Ru warriors have arrived there ahead of you. It is very strange. In this time of chaos, many of the Ro have taken a hard journey up into these barren heights. Perhaps you can learn more in the fort ahead. There are several groups of Ro warriors camped on the icy sheets outside this mountain fortress. When you get close, they hastily pack up their equipment and weapons and head into the fortress. And they don't want to talk. Alright. This is the Ice Gate. There are several groups of Ro warriors camped on... Okay. You are at the eastern entrance of the Ice Gate. This is the end of the High Letha and the beginning of the Aram Peaks, the highest, coldest, most miserable reaches of the Rokai. This is where the Ro gather and rest before they climb up into the deadly peaks beyond. This fortress and waypoint is centuries old. Many waves of builders have come and gone. They left a confusing warren of crumbling halls, each built in its own style. You note that a lot of traffic has come through here recently. You see empty crates, abandoned wagons, tents hastily erected and abandoned, and tracks everywhere. Warriors of the Rokai have been passing through here, and in quantity. Perhaps you can, at last, find Raza Suharum, leader of the High Letha, and perhaps he can make a little sense of what has been going on. Who are you? Rebel? Road Rebel. Okay. Sina, a young woman of the High Letha, very heavily bundled up, approaches you. She is the only unarmed person you have seen here. She bows. Hello, Envoy of Haven, I am Sina. I am here to direct you to the Raza. He waits for you in the Grand Meeting Hall. She points to the northwest. Who are you? I am here to assist the Raza. He left the masters to tend to the cities. I am here to tend to his needs while he tends to the needs of the Rokai. I would like to know more about Raza Suharum. I can't speak for him, except to say that he is wise. The people of the Ro respect him greatly. Why did Suharum make it so hard to find him? He will have to tell you that himself. I have another question. Sina stands quietly nearby in case you need help. Who are you? Okay. Who are all the warriors here? I believe they are gathering because they want to wage war against Haven. Really? I'm afraid so. Of course, they are doomed to failure, and many will die because of their foolishness. The Raza can tell you more. Oh, great. I need to see Raza Suharum. Of course, she points to the northwest. He's in the main meeting hall. I suggest not going past that hall. The upper ice gate is sealed shut and full of rebels. Alright. Thank you. Sina. I will send you on. As you proceed through the ice gate, you see more signs of recent occupation. Pallets, cook fires, crude workshops. The warriors who were here have fled, and in a hurry. They left a lot of goods behind them. As you pass through the fort, the few warriors that remain leave. They don't talk or meet your gaze. They just pick up their packs and head toward the west exit. Doesn't look very comfortable here. The box is full of rebel supplies, tools, camping gear, dried meat, and other rations. Lots of furs and blankets. You search through the stuff, but you don't find anything you need. There's another chest. The same text. A handful of Ro warriors have not fled the ice gate. Instead, they are protecting the goods in their corner of the fort. They look less like rebels and more like your standard greedy brigands. Their weapons are drawn and they show no fear. When you enter their hall, their leader says, "Stop there, Haven. We claim these halls in the salvage. If you keep going, you will have to fight." Wasn't I supposed to go there? Okay. Then... Hail the wolf! I don't think so. I think the wolf wants to be autonomous, and I'm not going to do that. At last, you find the main meeting room of the Ice Gate. It is cold and humble, just a ring of stools around a sputtering fire. Yet, you have learned that the Ro tend to make their most important decisions in settings like this. Guards watch you closely as you enter, but they don't draw their weapons. This frees up your attention so that it can be focused on the man by the fire. He's an old grey-haired man of the High Letha, tested and forged by a long life in these icy hills. He rises and waves you forward. "The envoy, the young, terribly persistent visitor from Haven. I am Raza Suharum. Come in and sit. It appears that we must talk at last." Maybe he is the wolf. Okay, let's just walk by. Oh, we can't. You sit on an old, uncomfortable stool by the fire. Raza Suharum calls for tea and bread to be brought. It is miserably cold, but you force yourself to not shiver. Some bit of innate Heavenite in you prevents you from letting yourself look weak. The Raza dips some stale bread into his tea and munches on it. There's a long silence as you listen to the wind outside. Finally he speaks. "So you did it, you came. Now we must deal with your consequences. First, formalities. I am Raza Suharum of the High Letha, and I speak from the deep truth of the Ro. I am Prince Kordanor of Haven, here on a diplomatic mission to the Rukai." You know who I am and why I'm here. Let's get this over with. Let's be formal. "Yes, you have come. I made it clear that it did not want to be seen. And you still hunted me down. Well, that was to be expected, right? Why have you hidden from me?" "That will be clear soon enough. I had a good reason. Why are there so many warriors up here?" "They are rebels against Haven, hiding in the mountains. Soon they will stop hiding. I will explain more in a due time." He looks pretty much like the wolf then. I mean, if he is like collecting an army to fight against Haven, you made it very difficult to find you. I had a good reason. Soon you will see the disaster we face. Begin, Prince of Haven. Do what you came to do. I have been sent by the Queen to hear if you have any petitions. Raza Suharum leans back in his throne and lets out a long sigh. I feared this. I knew my course would lead to this awkwardness. Yes, I do owe you a petition, however, I can't give it yet. You don't want to give a petition? I mean, I can't. Until we know how Haven will treat us. I don't know what you ask for. You must answer the petitions of the Lodaga and Kranas Woods. You must also choose the governors. When these decisions are delivered to your General Miranda, we will have the measure of your intentions. Then, at last, I can say what I need. Until then, I can't speak with you. I apologize for the insult. Good day." As you watch, shocked by the behavior of your vassal, he rises and walks away. Well, in that case, let me continue exploring the Ice Gate. Okay, so we can just move on to the west. Okay. High Letha. Well, it's probably a bad idea to do so. We will first finish the other stuff. So there's nothing else. We could kill them, but I'm not going to do that maybe just yet. But I have seen Raza Suharum. Of course, I hope you found him as aspiring as all do. I want to go to Prova Crook. Oh, that's unfortunate. The rebels hold the upper ice gate, and that guards The main gate there. She looks you in the eye. There's something else in her mind. How can I get? I'm no explorer. However, I have heard that the Rookai has many miles of tunnels under it. Perhaps some of them lead up to the Aram Peaks, past the upper ice gate. She bows. Thank you for your visit. I must tend to our Raza. She walks off. The Dagon Apothecary might have been stolen and taken to the ice gates. Ah, so they do. They probably have them. Okay, I'm sorry, but I guess you have to die in that case, because we must heal the wounded. It's all for the greater good in this case. It's not just for profit. Also, they are brigands. And they are evil. But they do have substantial hit points. Alright. Level 19 and 980 health. Alright. Yeah, that's quite something. And there's a mage. And there's another mage. Vulnerable. Okay, okay. Ouch. Okay, that was the third attempt. Manual resist of 90. Okay. Maybe the others have less. 90. 90, nope. We are still fighting the very first one. Okay, one down. Ouch. Of course, that wasn't super efficient. Yeah, they are a bit problematic, and apparently their friends are not going to help them, which is nice. Bleeding. Stunned. And yeah, he healed himself with that strike. Ouch. I can't hit them all. Let's just take these two then. I should probably try and kill that mage guy. He's bleeding, stunned. We should also create a new construct. Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, so I need to ignore that guy for now. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Phew. Oh, there. Yeah. Yeah, that's getting problematic very quickly. So, yeah, in theory I'm out-leveling them, but, my damage just isn't that great in order to, well, I can kill them, but this would take ages. So for now I will leave them alive, and I will get back later. Or will I? Yeah, let's explore something else first. Let's go to the pit of the ice worm. Oh, and there's a ghost. Maybe that's the lost ghost we have to find. There's a lone ghost floating over the snow. In most places, a cause for terror, and the high letha a normal symptom of political unrest. When the spirit gets closer, you can see that it is a young woman. Her spectral dress trails along in the snow, leaving no tracks. When she gets close to you, she changes course to intercept you. You draw your weapon, but she doesn't seem to notice. She hovers about 30 feet from you and favors you with a tranquil smile. Approach the shade. She doesn't move to attack. She waits for you to get close. You can now see that her hair is very red. When she speaks, her voice is calm and musical, though you have to struggle to hear it. You have an outsider's blood, but I sense you have a strong tie to this land. I welcome you. I hope you come to these mountains in peace. Who are you? I was one who tried to bring peace and comfort to the hungry and scared. My brother and I traveled all throughout the row. We are a harsh people, but we are also kind and just. I am lost. My brother still lives. He wanders the inns of our land, looking for those who need comfort. Tell me about the mountains. These are the peaks of the spirits. They are where the spirit of our people lives. I need some information. I am not a teacher, I am not an advisor, I only watch and I don't know. I'm an aimless spirit. Your name isn't Serene, is it? She's shocked. Her airy form bounces back as if struck with the wind. It was. Well, that was my name in life. Who told you of it? Your brother. She laughs. You have met Rigi? I am so pleased. I hope he is well. I'm sure he is. His purpose will sustain him in his hard time. Since you know of me, I know that he trusts you. I have a message. I have been waiting for one. I trust enough to give it to you. I sense that this is you. What is your message? The war is coming. I feel it in the air and it hurts me. Warriors come from all over and they are angry. Nobody tries to calm them. Nobody will listen to the poor Serene. Why is war coming? Because of Haven, they think they own the Rukai, but they ignore it. All empires must lose the row in time. Some think this is the right time. They are wrong. Why does it matter to you? I love the Rukai. I would not watch it suffer until a better life can be won. What do you want from me? You have influence, power. I can sense it. The Rukai is heading toward war, and it is a war they must lose. You must prevent it. Any message for your brother? Only that I'm proud and I want him to live alive. Can I prevent it? The warriors of the row are gathering. I don't where or when. I just know that someone must go there and convince them to choose peace. And if war can't be prevented, then try to make it kill as few as possible. Do you want the Rukai to be Haven's vassal? Of course not. The Rukai is always free in our hearts, but I want to see us free in the living world too. If I see that, I think I can go to my rest. I know what I want to do. Yes, what does your strong spirit desire? I plan to make a few decisions. As few decisions as possible. It's not my business. The Rukai has been insolent. It needs to be punished. I will do what I can to spare this land. She nods. The blood in your veins, the blood of your father speaks. I thank you. I wish you good fortune on the highest peaks. You try to respond, but her eyes are closed. Slowly she fades away. You are alone in the glacier once again. Alright, so we need to find her brother again. Oh, and there's another circle thing. Okay. You find an old stone circle, very old. The ring of stones are carved with crude pictograms, blah blah blah. We all had that just before that. To celebrate the presence of the dead. I have weapons for you. You present the odd offering provided to you by the Misttalk of Etzalam. The shades look at the shards of metal. They walk forward, bend down, and touch them with insubstantial hands. Then, one by one, they fade away. Before the last vanishes, it walks to a pile of snow at the edge of the circle and points at it. Then it, too, fades away. You poke around in a pile of snow and find a pleasant surprise. An old ceramic flask. Clarity Brew. I think we need to kill these. Ice Drake. Banshees. Okay. Okay. Should probably head back with everyone. Not sure what they are doing. They're also not hurting each other. I mean, not really. Critical, okay. Healing strike. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, let's wait for the dragon then. Vulnerable 2 and vulnerable 1. Okay. Yeah, alright. They were just random enemies though. So let's go to this. Oh. West, west, west. Prove a crook. Nothing there. Who are you? Yeah, of course we can move over there, but I don't really want to do that. Okay, but there's nothing else, so we need to go down. What is this? Huh. You find an old stone circle, very old. The ring is the same thing as before. Put down the bracken, weapons. You present the odd offering provided to you by the Mistalk of Etzalam. The shades look down at the shards of metal. They walk forward, bend down and touch them with insubstantial hands. Then one by one they fade away. Apparently the gift was adequate. Okay, I guess this quest is completed. I mean, this is my 4 here. Glacier Keep. I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do here. Let's go to our governor. Oh. The mirror shimmers when you get close to it. A moment later, you hear Prince Sutter speak. I have heard a report. You entered the Hyletha, city of Etzalam. Were you finally able to meet with Rasa Suharum? Didn't your spies in the city report to you already? I did meet with Rasa Suharum. What a relief. I knew you would corner your prey eventually, and what did he say? What was his petition? Some advanced, time-wasting nonsense, I am sure. He didn't give his petition yet. Prince Sutter is silent for a long time. It can't be right, can it? No, you are telling the truth. This is insulting. So I'm done. We can always respond with force. How do you think I should proceed? It may be a waste of time, but we might learn something valuable from Rasa Suharum if you indulge him. My notes tell me that there are other Razas and governors that need to be dealt with. Do what you need to and report to General Miranda. Then confront Raza Suharum again if he is still acting like a madman. You can leave then. Anything else? How are things going back at home? He will not tell us anything. Mother, the Queen, It is not time to talk about that. You have enough to worry about. Just complete your mission. Well done. We will speak again soon. Before you can ask more questions, the mirror returns to normal. The audience is over. Alright. No more blinking. Envoy Pollux. I think we had that already. Okay. I want to know what is happening up here. Why did you block me? What's going on? Watcha. A revel stares you in the eye. I know less than you think I do. I only know this. Raza Suharum doesn't want to talk to you. You should just go. That would be best for us all. He turns away before you can tell him that the Queen demands you talk to Suharum. Probably wouldn't make a difference anyways. Yeah, okay. Nothing here. You find a high and narrow valley that is actually sheltered from the worst of the wind and snow. Some plants manage to survive up here, forming patches of tundra and a small expanse of forest. There are several clan houses on the other side of the woods. Smoke from cookfires rise from the chimneys. They surround a small, productive mine. Yeah, there we need to go. The pit of the ice worm. Alright. This high valley is, somehow, sheltered from the cold. It is actually slightly warm and green. It's even pleasant enough to support some rabbits. You can see them watching you quietly from the underbrush. This is a familiar enough sight. It's a mine of the High Letha run by one of the many clans of the Rukai. However, no workers are in sight. Smoke rises from the chimney of the house to the west, but there are no other signs of human occupation. As you approach the clan hall, you hear a quiet hiss. You look around, but you aren't sure where it came from. Right. Okay. Plump. Not yours. Not yours. Okay, there is a way down. And probably we need to use that in order to get to the other one. I guess. No, that's not closed. Oh, Coglin's Lapin. This large clan hall is currently only occupied by one small family. You approach a middle-aged man of the Letha. He's armed with a long blade, which stays sheathed at his side. He has a haunted look, and you don't think he's slept for some time. He gives you a little bow and calls for his wife to bring some tea. Welcome, traveler. I'm Coglin's Lapin. I speak for our clan here. We get few visitors. I'm glad you are from Haven and not some raider of the Naga. I am Prince Kordanor of Haven, on a diplomatic mission to your land. The man's wife, Elspeth, brings tea and introduces herself. All of you sit and drink. It is strange that you see us as worthy of the honor of a visit. Still, I welcome it. It has been a troubled time. Tell me about this mine. Our clan is mostly nomads from the high glaciers, but we have a claim on this mine. It produces quicksilver, not a lot, but enough to help us be prosperous. It has been worked for many years. It has long kept its old name, the Pit of the Ice Worm. Where's your clan? They left. It is part of our troubles. There are strange forces here. They are brave, but they do not want to face spirits. Alright, the Pit of the Ice Wyrm. Coglin says it's an old name based on legend. What sort of legend? Coglins is embarrassed to speak about it, but Elspeth takes over. An old tale, and these mountains are full of them. We have lots of history up here. Once a drake or some such lived here. Then it left or was driven off. The rogue claimed these caves, but the old name stuck. Is the legend true? They both shrug. She says, maybe. All of our tales have some seed of truth, we think. Coglin says, normally we would not be concerned. However, our daughter Angelique has been disturbed. Visions, dreams. She has always been a mysterious child, but then our clan heard hisses in the tunnels. They look at each other for a moment. Finally, Elspeth nods. Coglin says, if you want, you may talk to our daughter. She could use the company, and you might find it interesting. I have another question. Coglins and Elspeth sit with you at the table, staying warm by the fire. In the High Lethan way, he is very quiet. He sits and taps his foot nervously, waiting for you to break the silence. A few people here. Yes, the mines became haunted when we worked them. We heard hissing. The High Lethans are brave, but we fear our spirits. Our clan left to hunt and explore, but you remain. Yes, some of us had to stay to maintain our claim. More than that, we stayed for the sake of Angelique. Angelique? Elspeth says, our daughter. She has always been a strange one, sensitive. She sees and hears what we don't. We live here because it is warm for these mountains. Her rabbits can survive here. They comfort her. Tell me about Angelique. Coglin says, she is our only child. She is a sweet girl. The High Letha is a harsh land, though. She wants to keep to herself, listen to spirits, tend to her rabbits. We love our land, but it is hard on a child like her. This peaceful vale was good for her, then she became troubled. Rabbits? She loves them. Children choose for themselves what they love, and parents must be content to follow. Why did you come here? Our clan built up enough wealth to buy a claim. We chose this one because it provided a peaceful home for us. It was a place where Angelique could be herself. She talks to spirits? Coglin stays quiet. Elspeth says, the High Letha is full of spirits. She might have made a powerful and influential mistalker, but our dear Angelique was not made for battle. She's troubled. She started hearing things, whispers, hissing at all hours. Our clan ignored her. Then they started to hear the hissing in the mines. I have another question. Okay, that was everything. Okay. So, hello, Angelique Lapine. This is the bedroom of a young woman of the High Letha. It is cluttered with books, stuffed animals, and other amusements. She sits cross-legged on a carpet in the middle. When you enter, she is startled. She takes whatever she was playing with and hides it under her dress. She stutters. I am Angelique Lapine. I don't know you. I don't have visitors, excuse me. What were you playing with? Nothing. I don't have visitors, I'm shy, sorry. My parents can give you a tea before you go, excuse me. Angelique Lapine continues to sit on her rug. You have to sit down on the floor to see her eye to eye. She still has several items hidden under her dress. I'm Prince Kordanor of Haven. Oh, alright. I don't know how to talk to your royalty. Sorry, my parents can give you a tea before you go, excuse me. Your father said that you are troubled. There is a long silence. She pushes something out from under her dress. You see that it is the head of a brown stuffed rabbit. Angelique looks down at it, then nods. Yes, I can talk to you. The stuffed rabbit hides again. I'm sorry, this is a lonely place. I'm glad for a tiny bit of company. Tell me about yourself. I am me. I help the clan attend to my rabbits, and I help my parents. They worked hard to find this place for me. I'm grateful. I wish I was not such a bother for them. Still, the things I hear, I do hear them. You like rabbits? I always have. They can be pests, yes, but they are peaceful and gentle. This little valley is one of the few places in the mountains they can live in. I tend to them. The clan allows them as long as I help keep our crops fenced off. What were you playing with? She giggles. She pushes out a black stuffed rabbit. Then she hides it again. They keep me company, but they are shy. Tell me about your parents. Hoglins and Elspeth are so good to me. I can be such trouble and they are so patient. I have another question. Your father said that you're troubled. She pulls a white stuffed rabbit out from under her dress and hugs it to her chest. I hear spirits. They hiss. First it came to my dreams, then I started to hear it all the time. I told my clan. There are legends about this mine. It had serpents in it once, they say. Even I thought it was just a story. Then she cocks her head to one side. There! Her voice grows loud and shrill. All around are snakes, hissing everywhere. You don't hear anything. I can't hear them. After a moment she calms down. She clutches the rabbit to her chest and whispers calming words to it. There the hissing fades. They have gone, for now. Do you think the snakes are real? I don't know. I know the hissing is real. I know there are spirits. I can feel them all the time. I just don't know what they are. Is there any way I can help? She whispers something to her bunny. Then she makes it nod with her hand. It hides back under her dress. You can go into the mines, I think. If you find the right place to challenge the spirits, they will emerge. I think they are proud and brave. They will come if you are not afraid. That is all I can say. Sorry, hearing the hissing, it drains me. I must rest. She slumps to the side and falls asleep on her carpet. Alright. And what's that? That's also mines. You enter the Cinnabar mines. Again, there are no humans here. You enter, once again, you hear quiet hissing. You look around, but nobody's visible. Remembering what Angelique told you, you hiss back. Nothing happens, you feel slightly embarrassed. Okay. And here we are in that other room. We might just trigger something and then everything is full of enemies. Wouldn't surprise me. There's blood. Yeah. This really looks like everything will be filled with enemies. Row Reaper! Yeah, unfortunately that's just for selling. Manhand weapon. Unless we give it to him and... nah. Okay. The cave suddenly grows frigid. There are bones scattered everywhere, old bones crumbling underfoot. Some of them look human. The hissing returns and grows louder. Your hair stands on end. You hear another hiss so loud and close that it makes your ribcage vibrate. Then you realize that the sound is coming from you. You force yourself to stop, but it is too late. The ghostly hissing stops. Then the real hissing starts. It's coming from all around you. The spirits haunting this mine have been drawn forth. And there is an ice serpent. Okay, but the only 170, so that's nothing. There's another one, but that should be super easy. Evade, nice. Let's kill that one first. Okay. I don't think that... Oh, okay. Nice. I mean, they die quickly, but it's a whole lot of enemies. And there's poison. Alright, let's take over that one if possible. Nope. Nice. And there's more. Perfect. Quite a few of them. Okay, I guess it's time to kill that serpent. And we need to heal. And there is another one. Okay. And there's another one. Pretty sure we will lose that serpent very soon. But I guess it did its job. Nice, okay. That path should be blocked now. Alright, nice. Okay. We're getting to an end slowly. Oh, there's another one. Okay. He can still heal. And there was another snake. I think the speed bonus is pretty good. Silence. Doesn't matter. And another one. Oh, a Naga. Mm, 1280. Okay. Okay, so it's killing its own serpents. I think the Naga can charm in theory. And fear. But it's already half dead, so... Okay. Okay. That's it. Ah, poison. Yeah, I will just ignore that. Yeah, okay. And there's another one. Yeah. But that's easy peasy. Not doing much. I don't remember that this was there before. It cured itself. Okay, time to clean up. Mm-hmm. Nah, there's one more. Oops. Okay. We get a treasure, emeralds, that's just money, okay. More money. Physical armor, magical armor, that's not bad. But I'm also not sure if I want to use that. Probably not. Okay, so we killed everyone. Okay, there's probably the last one then. Slots. It's only at 580, so they're becoming getting weaker. Okay. Maybe there's another one. Uh-huh. Ah, this wasn't there before? Ah. And there's a trapdoor. Shoot here. So maybe there's some boss, summoner, lich, whatever in there. Or maybe just more snakes. Alright. And there's something else. No, maybe not. That's the... okay. That was not so clever. Okay. And there's a treasure. Okay. So we need to wait now. Uh-huh. Let's try to stun. That was that a stun? No! I don't want to be poisoned. Okay. Alright, let's check what treasure we got here. A gold bar, a scroll of might, and clarity brew. Okay. So I guess they're all dead now. And we check these boxes, right? Yeah. Okay. As you stumble out of the mine, the hissing grows quiet. You begin to regain a bit of calm. The mine lashed you with its curse, and you emerged. You can sense that much of the power of the place has been spent. Perhaps Angelique's clan will be safe again. I hope so. I called out the snakes. They are gone now. You tell her the tale. She brings out 3 stuffed rabbits to listen with her. Then she hides them again. She seems strangely unconcerned. You did a kind thing for me. My parents will reward you. Perhaps things will be better now. You aren't sure? The hissing is quiet now, yet I still feel something. At least there is silence at this moment. I can properly sleep. I should do it while I can. She slumps to the side and falls asleep on the carpet. Okay. I was attacked by snakes in your mine. You tell them the tale. They are fascinated and horrified. I promise we never doubted Angelique. We knew these spirits were there. We just couldn't find out how to face them. Thanks to you, our child has hope. We are truly grateful. A reward would be nice. Of course. Trader Umita in Etzalam trades on our behalf. Speak with her, and she will deliver you a generous bounty in quicksilver. Do you need more help? It is too early to see. We will have to see how poor Angelique reacts. She's not at peace yet. Oh. Tell me about Angelique. Only child, blah blah blah. This peaceful veil was good for her. Then she became troubled. Is she still troubled? At first she seemed well. Then the hissing returned, louder than ever. We are concerned. Okay. So we will get a follow-up mission here. But oh, there's something. Okay, but it's already late, so next time we will then go to Etzalam, where we will explore this rest here, which well, we might need to do 1 or 2 fights. Then we will go to Etzalam, hand in this quest. And then we probably need to return and go into the mines again. And then we will probably need to go back to Etzalam again. Yeah, and then we will probably go back to Fort Meadow. We need to take care of the... no, we will, when we did that, finish that part, we go over to Iskale because there was 1 more quest I need to hand in. But that's for another time. New episodes every couple of days, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're interested. And with that, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye. Bum.